Well, 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 it looks like we have another old school target making his return. But in about 4 hours, 47 minutes, and 47 seconds, we'll make him rue the day he made that particular decision. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Infinite Omega with me, Black Deatha. Today, we have a target we haven't seen since the first Hitman. It's the Bookkeeper. Now, he's back as Elusive Target, number 14. Let's take a look at the briefing.
Good morning, 47. Your target is Pertti Järnefelt, bookkeeper to the global underworld and considered to be a criminal myth by law enforcement agencies the world over. In truth, the target has led an unassuming yet comfortable life, managing the finances of kleptocracies, terrorists, and tyrants for decades. The client, Loxley, has assembled information on the target's movements and conclusively linked him to the shadow client's operations in Colorado. This makes his elimination a priority. The client has also requested that you retrieve the target's ledger. Note that the target is extremely paranoid and will attempt to flee at the first sign of overt danger. Plan accordingly. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
So, like Diana said, our target goes by the name of Pertti Järnefelt, and on this occasion we also have a secondary objective to steal his ledger. In order to do all this, we're going to bring along a silenced pistol, a lockpick, and the IC remote micro taser. And of course, for those that don't know, elusive targets are a limited time available, one-shot only mission type. Once you've killed your target or completed an objective, you are locked in and can no longer restart or replan. Also, if you should happen to get yourself killed, this will result in mission failure and you will not be able to play again. But if you follow along with this video, you should have no problems whatsoever. Anyway, if you do happen to find this video helpful or enjoyable, please leave a like down below, and if you haven't already, do subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of future videos.
Good morning, 47.
So, once the mission begins, we have a bit of a journey ahead of us, and to kick things off, we're going to hop through this window. Once in this shed, make sure to grab this coin from the ground, as we'll be needing it soon.
His vehicle is
Now, I gotta say, this target is a bit of a pain in the ass. He has about 4 different points he'll go to visit on this map, but where he goes first can change every time we load the mission, which makes planning a kill based specifically on a particular route something less than ideal. And as if all that wasn't bad enough on its own, to make this target even more annoying, he doesn't ever seem to eat or drink anything, as he's constantly on the move, which has the added drawback of also making even accident kill opportunities hard to come by. And to top all this off, he's flanked by 4 guards at all times, one of which seems to be an enforcer to every bloody disguise you could use. Oh, and as Diana just highlighted a moment ago, if he gets spooked, he'll try and flee the map. Take all that and combine it with this being Colorado, and we've got a recipe for what is by far one of the worst elusive targets of the trilogy. At first, I thought maybe the reason this one wasn't so great was due to it being one of the earlier targets released, but I wanted to refresh my memory, so I looked it up and yeah, it turns out this was actually elusive target number 19, so I don't know what the hell happened, but I feel like I really dropped the ball with this one. All that said, I have done my best here to create a route and a guide that will let us complete this target and get Silent Assassin, and while I do also usually try and do these suit only, this time we're just going to go ahead and make life easier by tossing the coin we picked up earlier over there, and once the guard looks away, we'll move to our right and hop into this trailer and immediately switch into the Militia Elite disguise sitting on the crate here. As long as you get in and quickly begin changing, you shouldn't end up getting spotted. From here, we're now going to circle around to the back of the house, being careful to avoid the cameras along the way. Once in the backyard, grab this propane flask sitting by the barbecue. Now, continue around to the side of the house and climb the crate and hop in through the window. Once inside, we'll slip past this enforcer through the server room and cut across the entryway to make our way up the stairs. Watch out for the enforcer patrolling this floor. In this instance, he's heading in the same direction we need to go, so we'll just follow him, and once clear, we can pick the lock to this bathroom. There will be another enforcer in Sean Rose's room. When it's clear, enter the room and there will be a safe on the wall right here. Go ahead and pick the lock. Inside the safe, we'll find the ledger. Picking this up will complete our secondary objective. Now, we simply need to kill the target. But before we do that, we're going to again do something to make our lives a little easier. Heading back downstairs, we'll return to the server room here. Using the service recover, we can get an angle to shoot at and take out the security console to eliminate the cameras. After, don't forget to retrieve your propane flask from the floor, as now we're going to need to go on a bit of a hunt to find the target. Now, like I said before, he can end up going to one of several locations. This time, it looks like he's just returning from the explosive testing area, so we're going to set a little trap for him. The good news is when he's on the move, he tends to walk a few feet in front of his guard escort, making that our best opportunity to strike. He should be coming this way in a moment, so I'm just going to toss the flask here and we'll drop the remote taser right next to it. Oh. Alright then. The target has decided to just go a completely different way. Well, there you go, proving my point from before. His random pathing strikes again. Okay, new plan. Eventually, he will always make his way over to the house, where he will then head up to the second floor. So, knowing this, we'll just toss the flask down here, along with the taser right next to it. Okay, the target is now heading towards the house. Once he's in range, we'll just trigger the taser.
Target eliminated. The target is evacuating, 47. Engage him now.
Diana seems rather confused about the situation, but the target is in fact dead. Also, due to the rather large number of enforcers in the area, I'd highly recommend just laying low until things calm down. Otherwise, you really run the risk of getting yourself spotted. Once the coast is clear, all we need to do is head over to the nearest exit and leave the area. So with that, we've completed the target with Silent Assassin, though not suit only this time, but we did do it in 6 minutes and 27 seconds. So there you go, that's been a fairly simple and mostly risk-free method of killing Elusive Target, number 14, the Bookkeeper. One thing to remember, it may take longer for him to finally show up at the farmhouse due to his random tapping, but eventually he will always make his way over there. So, hopefully you've enjoyed the video or maybe just found it helpful. Either way, don't forget to leave a like down below as well as comment on it and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, do subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of new videos in the future. Anyway, that's enough for now. This is InfiniteOmega. I've been Black Deatha, and this was Elusive Target number 14, killed by blowing his ass up with propane. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You guys have yourselves an amazing day. Goodbye.